Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Yondela Mlunzi. Welcome, Wamgedekile. Please don't forget to subscribe, it is free of charge. And to the returning viewers and subs, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back for yet another video, and thank you for sharing, for liking, for commenting. The more we engage on the content, the more the content is recommended to more and more people, and that means we are giving TVETs the PR that they deserve. On this video, I'm going to speak about the ideal TVET lecturer. So this comes from the comments that I've received from my previous videos about becoming a TVET lecturer. So those videos actually got so much attention, so I thought, let me shoot this video to address some of the questions that I received from those videos. So I'll first give you the qualities, or let me say the requirements of the ideal TVET lecturer in general, right? So this was one of the things that was addressed in one of the conferences that I attended earlier this year around how TVET lecturers can be upskilled and be better equipped in order for them to better deliver. So one of the things was to appoint TVET lecturers or candidates that have the requirements or meet the requirements and have the skills that are needed to be a TVET lecturer. So in order to become a TVET lecturer, you must have an undergrad qualification, so that will be a diploma or a degree, right? So you must have an undergraduate qualification. So that will be coupled with a teacher's qualification, right? So now with that, you should have industry experience. So I'm gonna speak a bit on that, and I'll just reference how I feel that would have really elevated and helped me as a lecturer. Remember, the content that you deal with as a TVET lecturer, you are preparing someone that will be going into the workplace, right? Unlike when you're a school teacher, you teach the content, you relate it to reality. However, with TVET programs, it is important that you relate it to what they'll be doing in reality. So if you're teaching, if you're lecturing HR, then it's ideal that you're a person that has industry experience. You have worked as an HR officer or as a recruitment officer, whatever the case may be. That will certainly benefit the students because you have inside information, you have better insight than a person that has never been in the field, right? So it is one of the critical requirements that candidates should have is industry experience. So that could potentially be maybe you did an internship in that specific field or whatever the case may be, as long as you have insight into what happens in reality, so that you can relate the content you'll be teaching to what you have experienced while you were working in that specific field, right? So now, when it comes to the teaching qualification, so now with the introduction of the advanced diploma in TVET teaching, the teaching qualification that a TVET lecturer should have is the advanced diploma in TVET teaching. So I understand that some people have already done a PGCE and they would like to be TVET lecturers. That doesn't mean you cannot be one. However, preference will go for those that have done an advanced diploma in TVET teaching, because you need to remember that a PGCE trains you for the school context, while the advanced diploma in TVET teaching will train you for the TVET context. And those are two different contexts. I've experienced it. I've done a PGCE because during my time, there wasn't an advanced diploma in TVET teaching. So I had to learn most of I would say the policies, literally almost anything and everything about TVT I had to learn while I was in the field, as opposed to having prior knowledge, which is the theory, and applying that in practice. So I never went to do my practicals at a TVT college. I was never exposed to assessment guidelines or policies of TVETs. It was all about the schools. I was never exposed to the TVET curriculum. It was the school. So that for me was a disservice, saying that I went to a TVET college. But the one thing they have in common is that they will train you to become a teacher, because whether you're at a TVET or you're at a school or at a university, if you're an educator, you're an educator. All right? So that's basically, in summary, the ideal TVET lecturer. So someone asked me whether they should rather do a PGCE or an advanced diploma in TVET teaching. I hope that I've answered your question, that ideally you should have an advanced diploma in TVET teaching, and the numbers of people that are now completing the advanced diploma in TVET teaching have increased drastically. So it means that when people are applying for jobs, preference will certainly go for those that are specifically trained for TVET, for TVET teaching. And why is that? It is because the reason this qualification was introduced, it was because they saw the gap between a PGCE and an advanced, and a PGCE being trained for the school context and then going to a TVET college. There are shortcomings that come with that, as I've also explained in my situation. So those impact the students, they impact the performance of the students, the delivery, and all other things, right? So hence they introduced this specific qualification, teaching qualification for TVET lecturers. So ideally, if you want to be at a TVET college, you should go for the advanced diploma in TVET teaching. Now, the other question that I got quite frequently was around what subjects that they can teach with their qualifications. Unfortunately, I can't answer for everyone or for every qualification, and institutions differ, right? So what happens is that I know from a PGCE, and I've spoken to one of my colleagues that has done the advanced diploma in TVET teaching. They look at your final year results. So it will be your third year or your fourth year results from your diploma or your degree. They look at your major modules, right? So if you've majored with communications and entrepreneurship, for example, then it means that your teaching methods will be entrepreneurship at the TVET colleges, or business related subjects, and communications, right? So those will be your teaching methods. So if you've done an LLB, it will depend on your final year results, whether those modules that you've completed are aligned with the programs that are offered at TVET colleges. So it may not be for every qualification, it may be for specific qualifications. One thing for sure, the most common programs in TVETs currently, it is engineering programs and business studies programs. So for people that have done HR, accounting, public relations, marketing, those office management and so on, those are very common because we've got those programs at TVET colleges. And for engineering, that will be your building and construction, that will be your civil, your mechanical, automotive, fitting and turning, electrical, of mentioned buildings. So we've got plumbing and all those things, right? So if you have those of subjects in your final year, then it will be you will be suitable and you will have teaching methods. So now the other thing I've mentioned now, plumbing. There isn't plumbing at universities. So let's say you've got a university diploma. So this means that this advanced diploma is also suitable for TVET students that hold TVET diplomas, the native diploma, right? So if you've got your native diploma, what I mean by diploma is that you've completed your 18 months theory and you've done your 18 months practicals or 24 months practicals, depending whether it's business studies or engineering. If you've completed that and you get your diploma, you awarded your diploma, then it means you qualify to study the advanced diploma in TVT. So if your national diploma from the TVT is a business management diploma, it means that when you study your advanced diploma in TVT teaching, you will be majoring in business management subjects, and you'll be teaching business management or studies related subjects at TVT college. Same thing with engineering and so on. So for a person that has done plumbing and has a diploma in plumbing or a trade in plumbing, they can enroll for that qualification, and they can go back and facilitate or teach plumbing at a TVT college. So that is now with the subjects and your qualifications. Do your research, seek career advice or guidance, whereby they can explain to you by looking at your transcripts, or let me say your academic record at your majors. Then they can guide you as to what will your teaching methods be. And then the last thing that I want to emphasize, I'm very passionate about this, is that I understand that most people tend to, sway and get into teaching, whether it's at a school, do their PGCE, because they couldn't secure employment with their undergrad qualification. And I mean, that's just the nature of like our country currently. The unemployment rate is high, people are seeking employment, it's totally fine. But it is important that you have, the basic skills, I'll refer to them as basic, such as your communication skills. You must have excellent communication skills, you must have excellent interpersonal skills, because you'll be working with people. So it's important to, your admin skills as well, if you're going into teaching, because it's not just teaching. There's a lot of admin that a lot of teachers and lecturers struggle with. It's admin. I struggled with admin, but those basic skills you should possess. And you must have some kind of love for teaching. You should enjoy engaging with people and teaching people and explaining concepts and so on, so that when you get there, you can still, push yourself and watch yourself evolve and grow within that position, as opposed to getting there and regretting that you've chosen this path because you don't have any passion for it. So there has to be some kind, deep down, the passion for educating. Not necessarily you'd say that, get up and say, I love teaching. No, for educating can go in many ways. I'm educating here. That's my passion for educating. It didn't just come because I enjoy teaching. I educate in any space because I always prefer sharing knowledge. So if you're a person that likes sharing knowledge and just loves engaging with people and is very understanding and so on, then you'll be totally fine. Because that is one of the things that we lack at TVT colleges, is passionate lecturers. So please go in there, especially your young lecturers. Go in there to inspire, to encourage, because remember, those students that are at TVT colleges aren't students that decided, I just want to go to a TVT college. Not all of them. Majority would have preferred to be at a university. But it is now our duty to change that perception, to show them that you don't only have to go to a university to be successful. Our career journeys are different. We can find success in different ways. So TVT is an option for people that feel that their skills or their talents will be better nurtured at TVT colleges, then they'll go to TVT colleges. Those that feel that their interests, their strengths or their talents will be better nurtured at a university should go to a university. It's not a one size fits all. So you need to go in there being an ambassador for TVET, so that you can model that for your students, so they can gain confidence and believe in the TVET education system. So that is basically what I wanted to share on this video. I hope it is clear. I hope this will be the last video speaking about TVET lecturing, and I want to wish each and every one of you that wants to embark on this journey all the best. It has done wonders in my life. It has helped me grow. I've evolved. I've learned so much, and I hope you will also experience the same. Thank you so much for watching. See you on my next video.